So take this other organizational units.
Other operational units.
Other organizational units. Other organizational units. First one, company. So we have other organizational units. Just we discuss what is that. No need to define. Okay. When the concept comes, we can define that. Just we discuss here. So other organizational units, company. Make a note. Company is the organizational unit which will group multiple company codes into one. Company is the organizational unit which will group multiple company codes into one. Company is the organizational unit which will group multiple company codes into one. Okay. So example, suppose Tata Group is your company. So we define it as company Tata Group. So under Tata Group, you will have company code Tata Motors. This is one company code. Tata Steel is another company code. Okay. Tata TCS is another company code. Like take like this example. So company is the organizational unit which will group multiple company codes into one.
ఒకసారి ఇంట్లో ఇక్కడి నుంచి అక్కడికి ఒక 5-10 టైమ్స్ తిరుగుకో. ఏయ్
Company is the organizational unit which will group multiple company codes into one. Okay, this is an example. Okay, make note. FI consultant is responsible. FI consultant is responsible to define company. The length of company is 6 digits. The length of company is 6 digits.
కంపెనీ
The length of company is 6 digits. Okay. So this is about company. Company is the organizational unit which will group multiple company codes into one. And FI consultant is responsible to define company. The length of company is 6 digits.
కోడ్ ఈజ్ అన్నారు తప్పు రాసింది.
Next, take this. Second one, business area. Business area. The second organizational unit, make a note. Business area is the organizational unit. See, normally for one company code, we prepare one balance sheet Tata Motors, one balance sheet Tata Steel, one balance sheet TCS. Every company code you prepare balance sheet. But some clients, they will ask internal balance sheets plant wise. Each plant they want balance sheet, that is only for internal purpose. External, one company code, one balance sheet for external purpose. Internal purpose, they can create balance sheet each plant wise. So if client is asking to create balance sheet plant wise, then we use this organizational unit business area. Make a note. Business area is the organizational unit. Business area is the organizational, yes.
So for the Tata groups, we have this Tata Motors, Tata Steel, and TCS, right? So for the three of them, we will create three different company codes.
Tata Motors, yeah, separate company code. Tata Steel,
separate company
code. TCS, separate company code. All these three belongs to same group. So Tata Group is a company which we define. So we define Tata Group as company. Yes.
Okay. Sir, one small doubt, sir. Actually, you said right. Whatever the company code length is 4 digits. So whatever the company name we register, that name we will take it as a company code, right? But in the for example, if you see the Sabyasachi, Manish Malhotra, some clothing companies, branded companies, that company name is I mean that length is more, right? How we can take that name as a company code? It will. I mean, the number of characters are more, right? So this little doubt I got.
When you define company code, you have two lines in address name. You can use second line also if the name is more. If the name is not sufficient in single line, you can use the second line also.
I mean, no, sir, I'm not.
Code will be for internal purpose. 4 digits, that is for internal purpose.
Okay, so my question is, for example, if we take the Sabyasachi, that is one brand name, right? So for that Sabyasachi brand name, so we can take another name as a company code, right?
Yes.
That way? Okay, sir. Yeah, thank you.
Sure.
Sir, one more doubt here is like here in the example, how they will maintain balance sheet and profit and loss account, and for each company
company code.
Right,
Each company code only. each company code, they have to prepare balance sheet, profit and loss statement.
Okay, will they not maintain that at Tata Group level, sir?
No, no,
They
no.
will be
Each
having
company
individual.
code.
We will not do that one.
Each company
Financial
code.
approval.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. So business area is the organizational unit. Business area is the organization unit, which will help to generate internal balance sheet, plant-wise. So business area is the organizational unit which will help to generate internal balance sheet, plant-wise. Business area is the organizational unit which will help to generate internal balance sheet, plant-wise. Business area is the organizational unit which will help to generate internal balance sheet, plant-wise. Business area is the organizational unit which will help to generate internal balance sheet, plant-wise. So take this FI consultant is responsible to define business area. The length of business area is 4 digits. See, whatever 4 digits, 6 digits, this is only code, internal purpose. Name, you can have your name, whatever the name your client is having. Someone asked. Okay. So if you have some confusion, this code is only for internal purpose. You are saying Sabyasachi is something. So that is name of the company. If that is name of the company, you can give the company name, enough name. Okay. Code is only 4 digit, 6 digit, that is only code. And codes are for internal purpose. Maybe you are thinking, Sabyasachi, how can this fit in 6 digits or 4 digits? So code is only internal purpose. But what name you register, that is name of the company. Name you can give anything.
Sir, in the demo class said we are with the current version of enhancement is enhancement package is 8, right? But here we are using 7. What is the
No
difference?
issue. No issue. You can use 6, 7, 8. There is no difference SD point of view, practice wise. You can use 6, 7, 8, no issue. There is no difference practice point of view. Okay. So here code, if you go to enterprise structure, definition, financial accounting, company code, code is 4 digits. If you go to new end, code is 4 digits. The code is internal purpose. Ours is what A100. But if you go inside, if you go to address here, you can give the name. You can give, if the name is not sufficient in single line, you can give name to also, second line also you can give. Sabyasachi something, whatever, that is name of the company. Name you can give anything. Is it clear? Because of your doubt.
Yes, sir. Yeah, now I got it. Yeah.
Code is only 4 digits, that is internal purpose. So name we give here. Here you can give shortcut, but inside address, we give the name here. For name we have 2 fields. If the name is not sufficient in single line, first line, you can continue with second line also. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, sir. Yeah. Thank you.
And the company is this, no need to define. companies define this, first one, define company, whatever we discuss. So here, the length is maximum up to 6 digits. Maximum length of company is 6 digits, like. Clear?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So, second organizational unit is business area. Business area is the organizational unit which will help to generate internal balance sheet plant-wise. Business area is the organizational unit which will help to generate internal balance sheet plant-wise. Take
These
this.
are all other elements, sir, other fields.
Other organizational
and,
units.
Enterprise.
Yes, yes.
Enterprise structure. Okay, sir. Yeah.
Next, credit control area. Take this. Credit control area. So, credit control is area is the organizational unit which specifies group of people responsible for credit activities. So every company will have credit department. What they do, they manage the credit limits of the customers. They track the credit limits of the customers. So that credit department, we define it as credit control area. Okay, take this. It is an organizational unit which specifies group of people responsible for credit activities. It is an organizational unit which specifies group of people responsible for credit activities. It is an organizational unit which specifies group of people responsible for credit activities. Okay. So it is an organizational unit which specifies group of people responsible for credit activities. We also call it as credit department. The length, FI consultant is responsible to define credit control area. The length of credit control area is 4 digits. The length is 4 digits. And FI consultant is responsible. Okay. Next, fourth one, controlling area. Fourth one is controlling area. Area. It is an every company will have controlling department. What this department will do, they control the cost of the product. They control the cost of the product. So every company will have controlling department. So they control the cost of the product. Okay. So if you don't have controlling department, cost will increase. But there is no control on cost. Cost will increase. If cost will increase, the price will increase, selling price. If the selling price is more, If your product price is more than competitors, then we lose the market. So every company will have this controlling department. So that is nothing but controlling area. Okay. Take this. It is an organizational unit. It is an organizational unit which specifies group of people responsible for cost controlling activities. Okay. We also call it as controlling department. We also call it as controlling department. Okay. CO consultant is responsible to define controlling area. The length of controlling area is 4 digits. The length of controlling area is 4 digits. Okay, take this.
Sir, what is the difference between credit control and control area? So, FI consultant, they are also doing the credit control, and CO also doing the credit control. So,
CO is cost control.
it's a cost control. Okay.
Over.
Elements వచ్చా chemistry.
Next, purchasing organization.
Check.
So this is the last one in other organizational units. So this we discuss later when the concept comes. Okay. So purchasing organization, take this. It is an organizational unit which is responsible for
just identification. Subject
all purchases
ఇచ్చేసిపో.
which happens in the company. It is an organizational unit which is responsible for all purchases which happens in the company. It is an organizational unit which is responsible for all purchases which happens in the company. It is an organizational unit which is responsible for all purchases which happens in the company. Okay. So MM consultant, MM means materials management. CO means controlling. CO means controlling module. Okay. So here MM consultant is responsible to define purchase organization. Means materials management. The length of purchase organization is 4 digits. So the length is 4 digits. Over. So these are the other organizational units. Okay, no need to define, just take the notes. So now we go to next concept. Take this master data. Master data.
Sir, 1 minute. Purchasing organization. Okay, sir.
This master data. So what is master data? Make a note. It is the data which is
గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాలి.
It is the data which is stored centrally. It is the data which is stored centrally and used in day-to-day wherever it is required.
6 గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాలి. సంతోషం.
So what is master data? It is the data is stored centrally and used in day-to-day transactions wherever it is required. It is the data which is stored centrally and used in day-to-day transactions wherever it is required. It is the data which is stored centrally and used in day-to-day transactions wherever it is required. So what is master data? It is the data which is stored centrally and used in day-to-day transactions wherever it is required. And so centrally means we store this data at one place and whenever it is required we use that.
అక్కడ ఉండేది
Storing centrally means we store at one place and every time whenever it is required we use that. Next, it is the data. So master data is the data which cannot be changed frequently. Over. So master data is the data which cannot be changed frequently And master data is the data which is stored centrally and used in day-to-day transactions wherever it is required. Suppose example, we have customer master. Okay. We store the customer information here. We call it as customer master data. So we store customer name, address, customer phone number, email, bank information, means payment, unloading information, functions. So all these we maintain here. So when you save it, you will get some number. Example 100551. This is Apollo customer data. So when you save customer, you will get some number. So what is the name? Apollo hospitals, address, like that. We maintain this customer information. Whenever Apollo customer places order, we will just enter this information. Whenever Apollo customer places sales order, okay, we just enter the customer number 100551. The total data, whatever you maintain, this will be copied into order. So after 1 week, customer placed order. What we do again, when we create order, we enter the number. So if you don't have customer master data, what is the problem you will face? If you don't have customer master data, what is the problem you will face? Tell me.
You have to enter multiple times.
Create
Database.
We have to enter the data manually.
enter the customer master data. So it takes lot of time.
Okay. So we have to enter manually, so which will take more time. And if you enter the data manually every time, mistakes will happen. So that is a problem if you don't have master data. Take this example. Take this example.
నువ్వు ఇది పర్ఫెక్ట్ అని చెప్పిన నేను రిషి నువ్వు కనీసము 1 అవర్ కూడా చదవక ముందుకే అట్లా అలసిపోతున్నావు ఎందుకు నువ్వు చెప్పు. ఈ క్లాస్ అయిపోవాలంటే 1 అవర్ కాదు, హాఫ్ అన్ అవరే కరెక్ట్గా. అంటే నువ్వు కూర్చొని 15 మినిట్స్కి నువ్వు అంత అలసిపోతే ఎట్లా? నేను మొన్న నుంచి చెప్తున్నాను ఎలిమెంట్స్ నేర్చుకో అని. ఇప్పుడు ఇచ్చినాగా నాకు ఓన్లీ ఎలిమెంట్స్ నేర్చుకొని చెప్పు, అది నీకు తర్వాత కూడా యూజ్
End users, and it will avoid manual mistakes. It will save the time of end users, and it will avoid manual mistakes.
ఒక 7 చదువుకుని వెళ్ళు, హాఫ్ చదువు. ఎన్ని ఉన్నాయి మొత్తం? 10 చదివేసి వెళ్ళు. క్వశ్చన్ అండ్ ఆన్సర్ నువ్వే చెప్పాలి. 10.
So what are the advantages of master data? It will save the time of end users, and it will avoid manual mistakes.
Yes.
So these are the advantages of master data. So one is it will save the time of end user. Second, it will avoid manual mistakes. So in SAP SD, we have 4 types of master data. Make a note. In SAP SD, in our module, sales and distribution, in SAP SD, we have 4 types of master data. In SAP SD, we have 4 types of master data. First one, customer master. Second, material master. Third, customer material. Info record, bracket, CMIR, shortcut. Fourth, condition master. Make a note. Take this. In SAP SD, we have 4 types of master data. In SAP SD, we have 4 types of master data. In SAP SD, we have 4 types of master data. Okay. First one, customer master. Second, material master. Third, customer material info record. Fourth, condition master. Okay. So take first one, customer master. Take one by one. First one, customer master. So who is customer? Tell me.
Who are buying the
person
product?
who buys the products.
Will buy the products.
So customer is a person who will purchase the goods from company. Customer is a person who will purchase the goods from company. Customer is a person who will purchase the goods from company. So customer is the person who will purchase the goods from company. In our case, in our project, the customers are dealers, distributors, hospitals. Okay, make a note. In our project, the customers are dealers, distributors, and hospitals. In our project, the customers are dealers, distributors, hospitals.
Sir, could you please write it down? I'm coming from office. I'm not able to write. I'm taking the screenshots, and after that, I'll write the notes.
Customer is the person who will purchase the goods. Customer, who is customer is the person who will purchase the goods from company, dealer, distributor, hospitals. For example, Apollo Hospitals, we have to maintain Apollo Hospitals information in our SAP system. So that we call one customer master like that. Every customer you have to maintain in your system, SAP system, every customer details. So take this customer master is the data of the customer which is stored centrally and used in day-to-day transactions wherever it is required. Customer master is the data of the customers which is stored centrally and used in day-to-day transactions wherever it is required. Example, take the same. Example, his name, address. So customer master is what? It is the data of the customer which is stored centrally and used in day-to-day transactions wherever it is required. Okay. Take this example.
మళ్ళా రాస్తున్నావా?
నోట్ పంపించేసి ఆల్రెడీ.
So once again, customer master is the data of the customer which is stored centrally and used in day-to-day transactions wherever it is required. Example, name, address, phone number, email, bank information, customer's bank information. Customers unload the information, customers' terms and conditions. Okay. So in real time, any master data, all four users are responsible to create master data. We are consultants. Make a note. Users are responsible to create master data. Users are responsible to create master data. Users are responsible to create master data. So who is user?
End user. Who are using the
Who are responsible to entering the day-to-day transactions of a client.
who are generating the invoices, billings.
Make note. User is the employee of client. User is the employee of client
అంటే మనమే కదా.
who will use SAP.
అంటే మనమే.
User is the employee of client who will use SAP. So users are responsible to create master data. And who is user?
మనమే అంటే డిమార్ట్.
User is the employee of client who will use SAP.
అంతే కదా. మనం మెయింటైన్ చేస్తున్నాం.
మనం కంపెనీ కూడా డిఫైన్ చేసినప్పుడే కంపెనీ అడ్రస్ ఇస్తుంది తెలుసా?
అవునా?
అంటే అదే
ఏంటి అదే?
కంపెనీ అడ్రస్ ఇస్తున్నాం కదా. మనం అడిగింది ఏంటది? కంపెనీ అడ్రస్.
యూజర్ అనేది
యూజర్ అంటే దాన్ని యూజ్ చేసుకుంటారు.
అదే మరి
మనం ఏం చేయాలి?
అంటే డిమార్ట్ అనేది యూజరే కదా.
యూజర్ వాడు ఫిల్ చేసుకుంటాడు.
దాన్ని మెయింటైన్ చేసేది మనం.
Is not responsible to create master data. So, but what is our role? Make a note. Functional consultants, we are consultants. Functional consultants role in customer master or master data, any master data. First one, we give training to users. We give training to users on creation of master data. We give training to users on creation of master data. So we have to give training to users. Next, we define new information in master data fields. We define new information in master data fields. We define new information in master data fields. Okay. When we create customer master, I'll show you. In master data, we have fields. If client is asking new information in that field, then we have to define that new information in master data fields. Example, there is one field, credit period. Client is asking multiple credit periods, so we have to go to backend and we have to define it, credit periods like. So we define new information in master data fields. So this is about customer master. What is customer master? It is the data of the customer which is stored centrally and used in day-to-day transactions wherever it is required. And who is customer? Customer is a person who will purchase the goods from company. In our project, the customers are dealers, distributors, hospitals, etc. So example, customer master data, what we maintain inside name, customer's name, address, phone number, email ID, bank information, unloading information, terms and conditions, etc. Okay. So users are responsible to create master data. All 4 master data users are responsible to create that. So who is user? User is the employee of client who will use SAP. And functional consultants role in master data. We are the functional consultants. What is our role? We give training to users on creation of master data. We define new information in master data fields. Oh. Next, take this material master. Material master. It is the data of the product which is stored centrally. It is the data of the product which is stored centrally and used in day-to-day transactions. Yes?
Sir, actually, I am following the note. In the notes, the customer master data purpose classified into two categories.
We'll discuss that when we start creating customer master. I'm just defining each and every master data. We define in system, then I'll discuss 3 screens and different pages. Okay. So it is the data of the product which is stored centrally and used in day-to-day transactions wherever it is required. So company will manufacture products. So every product you have to maintain master data. So that will have specifications of the product. Okay. So it is the data of the product which is stored centrally and used in day-to-day transactions wherever it is required. Example, the specifications of the product. Example, specifications of the product. So how you define material master? It is the data of the product which is stored centrally and used in day-to-day transactions wherever it is required. Example, specifications of the product. So any master data, who is responsible to create? Tell me.
End user.
Users.
End users.
Users. Who is user?
Employee of client.
Client who uses SAP.
User is the employee of client who will use SAP. Okay. But we are consultants. So what is consultant's role, functional consultant's role in master data?
Training the users and updating the fields. Product specification fields.
Okay. So we give training to users on creation of material master here. And we define new information in material master fields. Over. Okay, take this. Users are responsible to create material master. Users are responsible to create material master. Next, functional consultant's role in material master. We give training to users. We give training to users on creation of material master. Okay. Then we define new information in material master fields. Next, third one, take this customer material info record, shortcut CMIR. So some customers, they place order, they have their own material codes. They don't follow company material codes. So like big customers like CMIR, we know this, Walmart, customer, IKEA customer. For these customers, you will have CMIR requirement. Okay. So big customers like Walmart, IKEA, they have their own material codes. They don't follow company material codes. So if you want to do business, if you want to do business, if any company wants to do business with Walmart, IKEA, then they will inform that they have their own material codes. They don't follow company material codes. So if you accept that, then only company will send one team to customer's place. Then customer will also assign one product development team to along with the company team. So both the teams will check the material codes. They will match the material codes, but they have knowledge on their products, company team and the customer team. So they will finalize this. If customer material code is this, then company material code is this. After finalizing that, they will give this to company. Then company user will create this customer material info record. So here they will assign company material code and customer material code in this master data. They will match that customer material code and company material code. Okay. So if customer is placing order with their own material codes, then we use this customer material info record. And here we'll assign customer material code to company material code. Make note. If customer is placing order with their own material codes, if customer is placing order with their own material codes, if customer is placing order with their own material codes, then we use CMIR master data. If customer is placing order with their own material code, then we use CMIR master data. If customer is placing order with their own material codes, then we use CMIR master data. If customer is placing order with their own material codes, then we use CMIR master data. If customer is placing order with their own material codes, then we use CMIR master data. So in CMIR master data, we will assign customer material code to company material code. So this is about CMIR. We discuss. We'll see all these in system one by one. Just we are discussing the definitions of that master data. Okay. So tomorrow we'll see creating customer in system. Then we discuss about customer master, what information you have, all those. Condition master, fourth master data. Make a note. It is the data of the price which is stored centrally and used in day-to-day transactions. Wherever it is required. So it is the data of the price which is stored centrally and used in day-to-day transactions wherever it is required. Price means selling price, discounts, surcharges, bracket, transportation, insurance, transportation charges. Surcharges means extra, additional charge. So discounts we know, but surcharges means additional extra charges. Extra charges means what? Like transportation, insurance, packing,
GST.
loading, like. GST is a tax. Tax separate. Tax. It can be IGST, CGST, SGST. So price means all these selling price, discounts, various surcharges, taxes, like. So what is condition master? It is the data of the price which is stored centrally and used in day-to-day transactions wherever it is required. Price means selling price, discount, surcharges, tax, etc. Okay. So tomorrow we discuss one by one. First we'll see customer master.
GST కూడా
We discuss again customer and we create in system how to create this customer master data. So that we discuss tomorrow. Okay. Tomorrow we'll continue this.
రేపు 5 నిమిషాలు.
Thank you.